Welcome back. In this video, we'll be working out the area of scaling triangles. Alright, so as you know, scaling triangles don't have a right angle degree in them. So, right angle, yeah. So, we just, I'm showing you the proof of the formula here, and we'll use it in the future to figure out the area of shape, triangle. So, we already know that height times base divided by 2 is the area of this triangle here. So if we don't know that h here, the vertical height, we've been given a scaling triangle with sides little a and c, right? So we don't know the vertical height there. What we do is say what I need to find is that h here. Now, you in GCSE you were just given this formula, but you have to remember it. So it's good to know where it comes from. So you say that that h little h is the opposite side of this right angle triangle red here. So hypotenuse is what? Hypotenuse is b, and sine of, we're going to use sine of letter C here, okay? So the opposite, I'm going to replace this h with what I just found. This opposite is h, okay? So area turns out to be half of a times b times sine of the angle embracing a and b. All right, so we say a here and b here are embracing. Every time you've been told to figure out the area of a triangle, if it's a scaling, you need to figure out what two sides are embracing that angle there. So it's this side A and multiplied by side B. You times it by a half, as you would for a triangle, and you multiply it by the sine of the angle between them. Now it does apply even to the right angle, because what is sine of 90 here? So let's say our angle C is 90. Sine of 90 is exactly 1. So if you think about it, it is just, this is our A and this is our B. You would do the same thing. You say A times B divided by 2 times in by 1 wouldn't change it. Alright, this is still area of the triangle. So if it's a scaling triangle, you just need to make sure you times it by sine of the angle that's embracing those two sides. So let's use this in action and see how it's working. So we've been told to figure out the area of this triangle. All you have to do is say 6.8 times 4.2 divided by 2 times sine of 75. Alright, substituting those values there, uh, it's you will get the answer to be 14 centimeter. Because we were told centimeters, you put centimeters square as the units. Now in this algebraic form, you do have to, you've been told the area is 60 centimeters square. You're working backwards to show something. Notice every time you've been asked to show something, this is going to be the result. So don't go manipulating this. You're wasting your time. You start with some assumptions that you can make about your knowledge of mathematics. You know that area of the triangle is half times x minus 3 times sine of 30. Now we know that the area of triangle is 60. 60 equals to this ratio, okay? Sine of 30 is a half actually. So if I evaluate that, I can write 60 equals to, this is a half, alright? So well, this half actually make a quarter. I can write a quarter here. Quarter of x times x minus 3. Now times both sides by 4, you get 240 equals to, I'm going to expand the bracket, x squared minus 3x, bring everything to one side. So I'll subtract 240 from both sides and I'll end up with what I should end up with. That is exactly, now I check and see, voila, it's exactly the same and I've proved it. So what does the next part of the question ask us? Maybe it's going to ask us to solve it. So we proved what it is. No, it didn't even ask us to solve it. So that's that's all there is about this section. You sometimes you need to work backwards from area of a triangle to figure out one of the missing sides and so on and so forth. So good luck practicing. I'll see you in the next video.